and welcome to your Conditioning 1 video. Today I'm going to run through all of your conditioning once round. You can do it in time with me. I will be joining in. I'll be giving you some coaching points as well, so you can follow this video all the way through from start to finish. There are a few little breaks in this video as well. We're going to start with a warm-up, then we'll do one set of your conditioning, then we'll finish with a bit of stretching at the end, and then you're done for the day. So we're going to start with a warm-up. I'm going to face side on so that you can see what my body's doing. You can stay facing forwards though. We're going to start from our head and work our way down. So the first thing we're going to work on is our shoulders today. I want you to start off by doing 10 shoulder shrugs. So you're going to lift up nice and high and drop them as low as you can. Okay, up nice and high and drop them. Ready? We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give your arms a shake, lift them up, squeeze your ears, there's no gaps. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Ready? And 1. Lift up and down. 2. Lift up and down. Keep your ears squeezed. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7 and down. 8 and down. 9 and down. Last one. Give those arms a shake. Okay, next thing, this is probably one of the most important things in gymnastics, so we're going to use it in our warm-up, is having a straight body. Now, if I was to just grab my clothes, and if you were to look at my back, you can see I'm arched because my bottom's not engaged, it's not tucked under me, so I've got this dip here in my back. So we're going to practice squeezing and tipping our bottoms under. Can you see when I squeeze my bottom, that arch in my back suddenly disappears, okay? You're going to put your hands on your hips, and we're just going to practice squeezing our bottoms and rotating our hips underneath us. Okay, so we'll do it one more time. So you go in and squeeze. You can even see it moving underneath me when I squeeze my bottom. Are we ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Now we're going to circle our hips, and I want to see your bottoms nice and squeezed when you get to the front. Okay, 5 one way, 5 the other way. Ready? 1. Squeeze those bottoms at the front. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 1. Keep that bottom squeezed. 2, tuck it under. 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay, last thing we are going to do before we get into some more movement type stuff are some toe rises. Toe rises are really great because when we do our toe rises, we have to squeeze our knees nice and tight. Okay, that's my legs relaxed, that's my legs squeezed. I've got to keep my bottom tucked under, so I'm going to practice squeezing and lifting up onto my toes. Okay, it's also going to warm up our calf muscles. It's going to warm up our quad muscles because we're keeping our knees nice and strong. It's going to help everything down that lower leg. Hold onto the wall, or you can hold onto a helper in your house. This will help us balance, and then we can lift as high as we possibly can through our ankles. Okay? Tuck your bottoms under. I'm going to do 10. Ready? Lift up as high as you can. Keep your ankles squeezed. 1, 2, 3, all the way up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Fab. Okay, hands and hips. We're going to start with some marching. Remember, okay, that we want to see that 90-degree bend. I'll just demonstrate again with my piece of paper. So my 90 degrees, it's an edge or a corner, okay, of 2 straight lines. So I'm going to use my paper to show you. When I lift my leg up, I should have 90 degrees at my hip, so my back, And my leg here is going to make a corner. Yep. My knee is going to make a corner, 90 degrees. So again with this leg and with my shin this time. And I should also have 90 degrees at my ankle. So it's my foot and my shin that makes that 90 degrees. So it's in 3 places. That's the position we're looking for. My foot is also flexed, naughty toes. Okay, I don't want to see pointed toes, flexed feet. Hands on your hips, you're going to keep your body nice and still. Tuck your bottom under before we start. And we're going to do 10 marches. Ready? Bottom tucked under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring it into some high knees. Keep that bottom tucked under. Think about what your legs are doing. Flex feet. 90-degree bend. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Last exercise, jumping jacks for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, legs nice and straight, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Shake it all out. You've got 10 seconds to grab yourself a drink. Then we are going to get started on the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you all sit in a pike shape on the floor for me? Fab. Okay. Before we start our conditioning, our key focus today, in as much of the conditioning as we can possibly do, is keeping our knees squeezed and our feet pointed. Not your toes, that's not pointing. I want the whole foot pointed. So we're going to do a quick little exercise just so that we can feel our tight squeeze legs. Firstly, relax and just give your kneecaps a little wobble. You feel when you're relaxed, everything's a little bit wobbly in the leg. Now I want you to squeeze your knees nice and tight. I have got bendy legs, so as soon as I squeeze my knees, my feet pop off the floor. Doesn't matter if yours don't, you can still squeeze and they can still stay low. But my knees are no longer wobbly, they're really, really tight and solid. And I can feel that this muscle here as well is very tight. I poke it, it's not wobbling anymore. And I see that my feet automatically, whenever I squeeze my knees, my feet will also point. Please think about it though if your toes are not pointed. So you should be able to see, let me get myself in a nice angle. Can you see that whenever I squeeze my knees, this muscle gets bigger up the top. Bing. It shrinks up and down. Have a look at this one. You can see it moving. Let me move that leg out of the way. You see it moving up and down. You can see, because I've got nice bendy legs, that whenever I squeeze my knee, that I've got a nice gap under my foot. Again, it doesn't happen to everyone, it doesn't matter. I've got bendy legs. And my foot is nice and flat. I shouldn't see this position. This is not pointed toes. That is what I want. We're going to do 10 squeezes all together. So you're going to squeeze and relax. Ready? Back's nice and straight. 1, squeeze, relax. 2, squeeze, relax. Keep those feet pointed. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, down. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Lying on the floor, we're going to start conditioning. First exercise is our core lift. So we're going to lift 5 times, then hold for 5. Hands are going to be squeezed on the floor. Knees squeezed, toes pointed. Okay, have them squeezed before we start. Your head is going to be off the floor so you can see your toes. Then you're lifting just so your shoulders come off the floor. Okay? 5, then hold for 5. Are we ready? And lift. 1, and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. Up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Whew. Well done, everyone. Okay, sitting up for me. Next exercise is going to be our dish hold. We're holding for 10 seconds, same points, okay? Shoulders are off the floor, looking at our toes, squeeze knees, pointed feet. Are we ready? Squeeze those knees, point your feet first. Okay, ready? Lower down, into your dish, shoulders off, but your back's pressed in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Well done, good stuff. Next thing we're going to do is our sit-ups. So you have 2 options. Stick your feet under your sofas, if you've got your sofas, or if you're in your bedrooms, you can stick your feet under your beds. Or get someone to come and hold your feet, okay? We want our knees to be squeezed together when we do our sit-ups. If we have our feet off the floor and not supported, sometimes it's a little bit more tricky to keep those feet flat. So what we'll do is we'll open up our knees. So I suggest that you wedge them underneath something, okay, and have someone sit on them as well. Okay, we are going to do 10 sit-ups. Feet underneath, squeeze your knees. I will just do one demo, then we'll get started all together. Hands are going to be crossed today. You're going to lift up as quick as you can, and then slowly down in 3 counts. So we go 1, 2, 3. Notice that my head hasn't touched the floor yet. Up quick, 1, 2, 3. My head has still not touched. All right? Are we ready? And 1. Lift down. 1, 2, 3. And 2. Slowly down. 1, 2, 3. And 3. Slowly down. 1, 2, 3. 4. Slowly down. 1, 2, 3. And 5. Slowly down. 1, 2, 3. And 6. Slowly down. 1, 2, 3. And 7. Slowly down. 1, 2, 3. And 8. 1, 2, 3. And 9. 1, 2, 3. And 10. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Give your legs a bit of a shake. We got one more tummy conditioning exercise and we'll stretch our tummies out. Last one we're going to do is your core leg lift. So we're going to lift our legs off the floor 5 times in our nice core position, and then we're going to hold for 5 again at the end. Can everybody squeeze their knees, point their feet for me? Hands pressed into the floor. Well done. Okay, everyone lift your heads off, looking at your toes. Ready, and lift. 1, and down. 2, and down, just a little lift. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. And hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit in a seal if you need to, stretch your tummies out. Excellent, well done everyone. We're just going to hold this for a few more seconds. Then we're going to move on to some leg conditioning. Excellent, okay. Standing up on your feet for me, we're going to start with our squat. So you've got 10 seconds to find a ball that's going to go between your legs, or if you want to use a cushion, or if you've got a nice big teddy. Remember, this gap in our legs is quite a big gap when we come to do our squats. It's not a little gap. Okay, our feet need to be at least shoulder width apart. It's got to fill this whole gap. You've got 10 seconds, go. I'm going for a balloon today, very colour coordinated. Okay, we should be back. So, can you, first of all, let's not put that near the cap. Can you draw a line from your shoulders down to the floor for me? So you know how wide your shoulders are, and then you're just going to move your feet so they're in line with your hands. Okay, my feet are just slightly over shoulder width, but they're not too wide, okay, and I'm not too arrow. You can see on my video, you can draw a line on me, look, and check that I've done it properly. Feet must face forwards, knees must face forwards. I shouldn't see this, or I'm not going to see this because we've got something squeezed between our knees today. And I shouldn't see feet and knees going out this way either, okay? We're going for just a normal squat. Feet and knees are facing forwards, okay? And you look side on so you can see me. I'm going to pop my balloon between my feet, or between my knees rather. My shoulders, my knees, my feet are going to make a line when I squat. It's my bottom that pushes backwards, okay? But watch nice and carefully. My arm's going to be out to the side to help me balance. I'm going to squat down, shoulder, knee and foot in line, and then I come back up and I squeeze my bottom, tuck it under. Squat down, squat up, tuck my bottom under. Should see that 90 degrees in your squats. If I was to put my paper back in my squat position, okay, I should have that 90-degree bend here in my knee. Are we ready? We're going for 7 squats today. Arms out in front of you. Feet and knees facing forward. Squeeze your bottoms. And 1. Squat down and up. Squeeze your bottom. 2. Squat down and up. Squeeze your bottom. 3. Squat down and up. Squeeze your bottom. 4. And up. Squeeze your bottom. 5. And up. Squeeze your bottom. 6. And up. Squeeze your bottom. Last one. 7. And up. Squeeze your bottom. Well done, everyone. Give your legs a shake. That. I'm going to have to do this one a bit diagonally because I've not got the space for it in my house. I'm running out of room to do it, so done. This activity, we're going to do our roll back to our tuck shoulder stand back up again, okay? Important things to think about. When we stand up, shouldn't see my arch back, bottom tucked under, okay? The other really, really important thing is I must keep my ears, let me squat down a bit. I must keep my ears covered the whole time. I shouldn't see people standing up with their arms down. I should see them squeeze, 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 squeeze the whole time. Are we ready? 10 in total. I'm going to move the camera up a little bit so you can see me a bit better. Okay. Are we ready? Touch your bottoms under, squeeze your ears. And 1. Roll back. And stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 2. Roll back. And stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 3. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 4. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 5. Halfway. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 6. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 7. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 8. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. 9. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. Last one. 10. Roll back. Stand up. Squeeze your bottom. Well done, everyone. If you need a quick drink, please grab it. And then we're going to move on to arm exercises. 2 arm exercises are next. 5 seconds left. Okay, sitting on the floor for me. We're going to start with our rows. We're going to do, too much. This one today, without any resistance. I know that in our Zooms we use elastics, we use other objects to help us. Today we're just going to practice getting a really nice form. So no added equipment for this one. Can you sit in your pike? Look at my knees, are they squeezed? Knees nice and squeezed, toes pointed. I want you to sit up with a nice straight back. And I want your hands, so you've got your thumbs facing upwards, right? Can you close the fingers of the arm that we're going to use? We're doing 1 arm at a time. We're going to do 7 rows, trying to pinch that shoulder blade and come back again. And then we'll do 7 on the other side, okay? Think about your knees, think about your feet. Ready? And 1, pull back, pinch your shoulders, back. 2, pinch shoulders, back. 3, pinch shoulders, and back. 4, pinch shoulders, and back. 5, pinch shoulders, and back. 6, pinch shoulders, and back. Last one, 7. Pinch shoulders, and back. Well done. Arms a little shake. I'm going to spin around so you can see my other arm. You can see where you are. So I'm going to close the other hand this time. Knees squeeze, toes pointed, back to nice and straight. Ready? And 1. Pinch shoulder, and back. 2. Pinch shoulder, and back. 3. Pinch your shoulder, and back. 4. Pinch shoulders, and back. 5. Pinch shoulders, and back. 6. Pinch shoulders, and back. Last one, 7. Pinch your shoulders, and back. Give your arms a shake. Very, very good. Well done. Before we do the next exercise, can you roll onto your hands and knees for me? We're going to practice our happy cat, angry cat, okay? We need our happy cat, angry cat for our press-ups. So without arching your back, can you keep your back nice and still? I want you to see if you can pinch your shoulder blades together. Okay, that's our happy cat. So back nice and still and just pinching your shoulder blades. And then our angry cat, we round our shoulders as much as we can. Happy cat, pinch them together. Angry cat, round your shoulders. Okay? Again, we can do this when we're this way up as well. If you find that easier, pinch your shoulders, round your shoulders. Pinch shoulders, round your shoulders. Can you grab yourself a raised platform for your press-ups? It can be sofas, it can be a bed, you fold your gym mats up, whatever you've got around you. We're going to do 5 press-ups today. So in our press-up position, can you see me? Not really. Let's go up a bit. There we go. Into a nice press-up position. Okay, shoulders, your back is going to be flat to start with. Your elbows are not going out to the side. You're going to try and bring them backwards as if we did our row again. Pinch your shoulder blades together, and then we're going to round our shoulders to finish. Ready? Squeeze those bottoms. Are your knees tight? And 1. Pinch your shoulders, round your shoulders. And 2. Pinch your shoulders, round your shoulders. And 3. Pinch your shoulders, round your shoulders. And 4. Pinch your shoulders, round your shoulders. 1 more. Pinch your shoulders, round your shoulders. Nice work, well done. Give your wrists a shake, give your arms a shake, give it all a shake. We've only got our back left to do, so can you jump on the floor for me? We are nearly at the finish line, guys, nearly there. Great. Can you lie on your tummies for me? We're going to start with our Y and T shapes, and then we're going to move on. So, knees nice and squeezed behind you, feet together, feet pointed. Your forehead is going to go on the floor, not yet though, otherwise you can't see what I'm up to. You're going to make that Y shape with your arms, thumbs up to the ceiling, okay? Then you're going to push up through your shoulders. You're going to make them as long as you can. Look, I didn't just lift them up off the ground. I pushed so that I was covering my ears, I was squeezing nice and tight, making my body long. Hold for 5. Then we're going to go into our T shape with flat hands today, forehead on the floor, and I'm pinching my shoulder blades together to lift them off. Hold for 5 as well. Are we ready? Foreheads down. Ready? And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Move to your T shape. Flat hands this time. Ready? And pinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice stuff, well done. Arch is our next one. So staying where you are on the floor, I want you to squeeze your knees, point your feet. Make sure that there's no gap between the floor and your hips. So you're going to have to squeeze your bottoms, so you're squeezing it down towards the floor. And I want thumbs up towards the ceiling, again in your arch, okay? You can close your fingers to help you remember, or if you can do nice scissor hands out in front of you, you can also do that. When we lift up into our arch, I want your ears covered, no gaps. You should be squeezing so tight that you almost can't hear me count. That's how much you should be squeezing. Your bottom is squeezed in your arch, your knees are squeezed in your arch, your feet are squeezed in your arch. Are we ready? We're going to hold for 10. Foreheads down and lift. Squeeze your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Can you get someone to come and sit on your feet again, or you can swoosh them under the sofa like I did, sofas or beds. We're going to do some reverse sit-ups to start with, and then we'll do our reverse leg lifts as well. So when we do our reverse sit-ups, again, your knees are nice and tight. Mine actually come off the floor. Bottom is squeezed. Make sure it's nice and pressed into the floor. Fingers on your ears. Forehead stays down. You lift up just a little bit and down. We're going to go 7, then we're going to hold for 5 at the end. Are we ready? And lift. Up and down. 2. Up and down. 3. Up and down. 4. Up and down. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7 and down and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Come down, give yourself a little rest. Good stuff. I'm going to turn my legs towards the camera for this last one. Reverse leg lift, okay? So again, my bottom is squeezed, my knees are nice and tight, they're actually off the floor at the minute. Feet pointed, forehead on the floor. I'm going to lift my legs up and slowly down. 7, hold for 5. Everyone ready? And 1 and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. Keep your knees squeezed. 4 and down. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7 and down and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relax. Excellent stuff, everybody. Well done. Give those legs a shake. Whew. I got on me. Okay, we're going to do a couple of stretches to finish off. So can you jump on your feet for me? I'll give you that final 10 seconds. If you need a drink, please grab it. Last 10 seconds. Then we're doing a cool down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Can you stand in a star shape for me? Feet facing forwards, don't let them turn out. I would like you to put your hands, without bending your legs, flat on the floor. Okay? We're going to hold it for 10, except you're going to choose how much you stretch the back of your legs. Okay? So if you put your hands down in this position, and you can really, really feel the stretch down the back of your legs, just stay where you are. If you're thinking, Amy, this is too easy, then wriggle your feet in until you're at a place where you can feel that stretch. It's a little bit tricky, but you know that you can hold it for 10, okay? Are we ready? So hands on the floor, wriggle your feet into that position that is tough but not too tough. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. Come and sit on a pike position on the floor for me. Knees squeezed, toes nice and pointed. We're going to do our pike fold. Again, you need to go to a distance that's tough, but not too tough, okay? Nobody should be sat there crying in their stretches, okay? But nor should we be sat there and it's too easy for us. You should really feel that stretch in your pike all the way down your legs, okay? All the way down, not just a little bit under the knees, it's all the way down the legs. I'm going to hold on to my ankles today so that I'm keeping my ankles squeezed together. Knees nice and tight, straight as back as you possibly can. If you can go all the way down, go all the way down. Are we ready? And stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying where you are. Flex your feet for me. We're going to continue. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your legs a shake. Amazing. Into straddle. Nice pointed toes, squeeze knees. Backs up nice and straight. We're going as far down as we can and hold for 10. Ready? 10. As far as you can. 9, 8. No wriggling. Stay still. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you cross your legs for me? We're going to do the same stretch. So I want you to fold in front of your legs. This time when we do our straddle, we feel the stretch on the inside. When we do this stretch, we're going to feel it on the outside and a little bit in our bottoms as well. Okay, so can you fold down for me? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Onto your tummies. Sitting in that nice seal position, feet together, push your hips down towards the floor. Stretching our tummy muscles, but also stretching our back. Okay, I'm going to start my counting. If you want to bend your legs and reach for your head, by all means, please do so. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lying on your tummies, feet up. Okay, I'll do it side on actually so you can see. So some people, I'm in the wrong colour today, I do apologise. Some people can get their hands underneath their bottoms. I want that bottom really pushed into the floor so nobody can get their hands underneath your hips. You're going to pull your feet towards that lovely squeeze bottom and we're holding for 10. Don't let your knees come apart, knees together. Don't let your feet go to the side, feet together. Ready? 10, squeeze bottoms. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Onto one knee. We're going to progress into splits. So if you want to put your good leg out first for your splits, into that lunge position. Again, working on what we did at the warm-up and all the way through the session about tucking our bottoms in. When we tuck our bottom in this stretch, it really engages our quad muscles, which is a big muscle at the front, which is so important for gym and so important for stretching always in every sport. Okay, if we do this, we're actually stretching what's called our hip flexion. We don't actually want to stretch that. And we want to stretch our quad muscle for this stretch. So tuck your bottoms under. We're going to hold for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg out. Reach down. 10. Squeeze knee. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide into splits. Bing! Make sure that back foot is tucked under. No one's just gone straight underneath the sofa. It is on top. My heel is facing upwards, I promise. My knee's under. This knee squeeze, that foot's pointed. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Changing legs, going back to that lunge position. Okay, remember we're not leaning forwards. We are tucking our bottom underneath us to feel that muscle running all the way down the front of our leg. Ready? Bottoms under. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg out in front of you. Squeeze knee, pushing down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide into splits. Remember, squeeze knee, pointed foot, heel up towards the ceiling, back knee tucked under. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a shake if you need to. Then you're going to need your sofa last time today. And stretch our shoulders out. So hands on top nice and straight. You're going to tuck your head under so you can really feel that stretch through your shoulders, through your armpits. We're going to hold for 10. Squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your knees. Last time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Well done today, everybody. This is the slightly longer video. You've coped with it amazingly. I will see you again for video 2. Thank you so much. See you later.